Hey guys, so my first kitchen video in Egypt. So I don't know if you all know, but I've been living in Egypt now for over 3 months, and I'm in my villa, and I just haven't been doing videos because number one, I don't have a tripod. Right now it's kind of funny because I have the camera propped up on a pot and leveled out, but whatever. And our internet connection here just isn't high speed. So we'll see how well this even gets uploaded to YouTube. But anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that. It's Cindy, and I'm coming to you raw from Egypt. And let's say it's been challenging to be raw in Egypt. Number one, because there's not much organic, if any. Really, I don't think I've even found any. I hear there's some in some of the Nubian villages, so I'm going to make a point to go there and see about buying some organic vegetables, but it totally makes a difference. The other thing that's been a real bummer is the fact that they don't have fresh ginger here, and I am like a ginger addict with my juicing, and I've been making these green juices, and the ginger is so missing. Well, for 4.5 months, I've been asking different vegetable sellers and growers about ginger, and they say, nobody wants ginger here. You won't find it. You'll find dried ginger and powdered ginger. And I tried using powdered ginger in my drinks, and sorry, just doesn't cut it. Well, the other thing is apples are, well, they say they're expensive, but produce here actually is very inexpensive. I can buy a whole bunch of produce for a very little amount of money. But the apples are imported. Obviously, apples don't grow well in Egypt. So I've been, they have usually French or Italian apples, and I like the Italian apples personally. Or you can get some cheaper ones, which I don't know where they come from, but I like to have good apples. Well, last night I had to go to buy some tomatoes for a dinner we're having tonight. One of our Nubian friends is coming over to cook us a Nubian dish, and so we went to go get the tomatoes, and I was saying, let me get some more apples because I don't know. They do have great fruits in Egypt, but it's winter, so it's not the best stuff right now. So apples seems to be, in Asian pears, I don't know where the Asian pears are coming from, but eating those too. So I went to get some more apples, and I was so excited that they actually had Dole apples here. Dole, American apples, can you believe it? So here's my Dole apples, as if you haven't seen any, but to me this was like, wow, okay, Dole apples, this is so cool. I felt like, yes, home, Dole. Well, it's funny, the other day I was looking, last night actually, I was looking at some cruises for my upcoming Egypt trip I'm going to be taking people on, and I was on this cruise ship, and on the cruise ship was a statue of Mother Mary, and I was like, whoa, like in a Muslim country to see a cruise ship with this big giant statue of Mother Mary, and it was really cool. Well, I have these oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and if you look at the link below, I'll put the link for them, but they're the goddess cards, and in there is one that's Mother Mary, and on it says, expect miracles. So I did see that, that statue before I found the Dole apples, and not that that was such a miracle, I was really happy about it, but I have to tell you, a miracle did happen. As I was in the produce store, I turned after I got my apples, and I looked, and right in front of me was fresh ginger. Oh my goddess, like ginger, heaven, like what? I couldn't believe it, right in front of my eyes. I bought all of it. So this is all they had, like this bag full. I bought the whole bag, and I said to the guy, please have more fresh ginger in about 2 weeks. I don't know where he got it, maybe Cairo, but that is a miracle, because everywhere I've been asking, they said, you will not find fresh ginger here. And just because I needed to go get some tomatoes last night, I happened to be at the produce stand, and there was this ginger. I was just like wanting to jump up and down, yes, 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 ginger, ginger. So I didn't have time to get all the greens, and actually the They don't have like kale or spinach, so that's a real bummer. I haven't found a very good substitute for it. So I've been using parsley, a lot of parsley and mint, but it's not the same. Anyway, I looked at the parsley and it looked all, well, not good. So I decided to make carrot, ginger, apple juice. Because I love carrot, ginger, apple juice, and I was just thinking about it the other day. Look at these carrots, oh my gosh, Egyptian carrots, they're like huge. And everythegy's dirty when you buy it. When you buy it, it's like fresh out of the dirt. It's really funny. If you read my blog, it's called soultravelegypt.wordpress.com. I wrote an article about that. And anyway, that blog's really fun and cool, so if you want to keep up with me, that's where I hang. So as you see, I have my Omega juicer that I carried on the plane, thank goodness, because my valuables really got stolen on the way here. I really ended up in Egypt with just clothes. And as you know, I left my life before I came to Egypt, like 6 months ago. And pretty much everything was taken from me except my clothes. And actually, my clothes were taken from me. When I arrived here, I had nothing. All of my luggages were missing. And it took me like 2 weeks to even get my clothes. So anyway, I brought my Omega juicer on the plane. So thank goodness, that's one thing that made it with me and my camera. And look at this, it's so funny. I didn't even think, because their power is so high here. They do have the high dam, you know. I have to use this. Look at this converter. It's crazy. It's like huge. I just laughed when I saw that that's what I had to use for my juicer. So anyway, we're making some Egyptian apple, ginger, carrot juice today. So stand by. So I decided to first juice the ginger because I'm just really wanting ginger in my system. Ginger is really good for reducing inflammation and really cleaning out your system. So I'm going to actually juice a bunch of ginger so I can have the juice on hand and drink it with hot water and lemon. So besides my juice I'm making today, I'll be really cleaning my system with ginger. I'm sure I'm going to be smelling really good for all the people around me. So just wanted to share that. So here's the finished product, and it's so delicious. And my friend Sue, oh, they can see you,
Hi.
is here. She came down just in time for the final product.
Oh, so good.
It is so gingery, but so good. I'm like getting my fix. Let's shoot me up with some ginger. And this is my glass of ginger that I'm going to be using today to put ginger, lemon, and hot water. I'm going to really clean my system out today. So here's to Egyptian carrot, apple, ginger juice. I guess that's all I got to say.
Cheers.
Cheers. Clink. Until later.